Hi everyone, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Laura. I have lipedema and I am on a mission to educate and inspire and get the word out about lipedema so women can begin to take their bodies back. Today, I just wanted to hop on here and talk about 3 habits that can totally transform your entire life. This seems simple, and it really is. It's just a lot of us almost consider it to be so simple that we never actually implement it. So the first habit, really getting clear about what our goals are. So this can even be the practice of visualizing your future self. I'm a big fan of manifestation, meditation, yoga, and so visualization is a big part of that. If you feel like this is something that's challenging for you to just do in your mind, creating a vision board can be a really practical, easy tool for setting intentions for what it is that you want to achieve in the future. So this is something I like to do generally seasonally. Sometimes even I'll feel inspired, at the end of the month to prep for the next month and create a small vision board. I like to keep my vision board under 5 items, and a secret little tip I use is I put something on my vision board that I have already achieved. That way when I look at it, there's one thing there that's already done, so it evokes that feeling of, this is accomplished. Just like when I write a to-do list, often I'll put I'd already cleaned the kitchen, say. I'll put that there and cross it out because it feels so satisfying. So that is the first habit, really getting clear about what your goals and intentions are. And if you're not able to just imagine that in your mind, create a vision board or potentially even write it down if that feels better for you. The second thing, implement a healthy movement exercise. So this can be something as simple as committing to going for 3 10-minute walks a week. And if any of you have watched my video talking about tiny habits, BJ Fogg wrote a book and he speaks about creating tiny habits so that you can solidify them into your routine. So, like I said, cultivating a wellness habit into your everyday life or your weekly routine is going to be the start of transforming your entire life. So it could be something, I'll give you guys a few ideas. All of these are things that I have done. So incorporating a walk into my routine at least 3 times a week. Deciding if you want to go to the gym. I personally have a current habit of lifting weights 3 times a week. If a fitness one isn't one that you want to focus on right now, maybe you don't drink a lot of water. So creating a habit of drinking a glass of water upon waking and a glass of water before going to sleep can be a really great start. If you're already drinking like that and you want to incorporate more, then maybe have a glass of water before every meal. Often when we think we're hungry, we're actually dehydrated. So if you get hunger cues in your body, one habit might be, before I go to food, I drink a glass of water. For me, repetition is key. So another health habit that I incorporated into my routine was having a salad every day for lunch. Not a friggin' boring salad. I'm telling you, this was loaded. I put lots of different yummy stuff into it, and the key was always finding a really good salad dressing. And there's lots of recipes online. You can Google them depending on your taste. I like mixing a balsamic vinaigrette with a little bit of olive oil, throwing in some mustard and some spices, and a touch of maple syrup. And I love that salad dressing. So I'll drizzle that all over my salad and enjoy. So those are a few health, food and nutrition options that you could incorporate. So the third habit that can truly begin to transform your life is committing to learning. So commit to learning in some sort of capacity. This is something that I've always naturally enjoyed. In fact, I remember someone asking me maybe in my early 30s, if you could do anything, what would you do? And I said, I would just take courses and learn things for a living. And, you know, I'm on the road to doing that. I love educating myself in any kind of way. I do have ADHD, so I tend to hyper focus. So it's really quite natural for me to get curious about something and then want to know everything about it. But if that's not you, cultivating a habit to implement some sort of obtaining knowledge exercise is a really, really powerful way to begin to transform your life. So I'm going to give you guys a few examples of what that could look like. 1, reading the page of a book every day. So maybe there's something that you're curious about. Get a book on that and just commit to, before going to bed or upon waking, reading 1 page. The reality is, if it's interesting, you'll likely read more than 1 page, but solidifying the habit of feeling the satisfaction after reading that 1 page is going to really inspire you to continue with that habit. Another really easy one is YouTube. Commit to learning something on YouTube for 10 minutes a day. So this can be anything. Like if you're curious about female hormones, commit to learning about that, watching 10 minutes per day. If you've just discovered you have lipedema, maybe committing to learning something about lipedema for 10 minutes off of YouTube every day. Another really great tool is audiobooks. So there's different platforms. There's Audible. That's one that I use. This in no way is sponsored by Audible. I know that there's books available on Spotify and even podcasts that you can learn lots of things from. So if you just get curious about what is going to be an investment into your future self and then begin learning about that thing, and you just break it down into a tiny little habit that you do daily or a couple of times a week, this will truly, truly, truly transform your life. Trust me. I used to be the kind of person that was like, go big or go home. And so I would go big, fall off the wagon, and then not continue with whatever it is that the habit that I was trying to implement. So that's when I got curious about habits and I started to research, and I read Tiny Habits by B.J. Hardick, and I read Atomic Habits, and I read, articles, and I watched videos about habits, and the consistent messaging for me was create small habits. Also, this is something BJ Fogg talks a lot about, stack it with something you already habitually do. So many of us already brush our teeth at least once a day, hopefully, sometimes 2 and maybe even more. So stacking one of those new habits that you're implementing with brushing your teeth can be a powerful practice. Many of us leave the house at least once a day. So creating a habit that you do before you leave the house is a really, really powerful practice. If getting clear about goals and setting intentions is one of your goals, set a reminder in your phone for the last day of the month to begin to set, so maybe you even do this once a month, set intentions for the month moving forward. My biggest advice to each and every one of you is to make these things small. So make these achievable goals. You can have a long-term vision that's big and know that it's the tiny steps that we take on the regular that truly become quantum leaps. So that's it for today. I just wanted to share 3 habits that can truly transform your life. And please share with me if you have some habits that you're implementing or some habits that you have implemented. Share them with me in the comments because I love, 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 love celebrating your wins, as well as know that when you share this, other people might see it and be like, oh, I should do that. So I hope you have a wonderful day and we'll talk soon. Bye.